Good morning, student. How are you? I hope all of you will be very fine. And yesterday I completed different type of concept to define the acid and base. And acids are those which, according to Arrhenius concept, those which can donate hydrogen ion, and bases are those which can donate OH ion. And we know that about the from the Bronsted and Lowry concepts. Acids are those which can donate proton, and bases are those which can accept proton. Okay, and according to Lewis acid, lone pair donor is base and lone pair acceptor is acid. Now we will see which acid is stronger, which acid is weak, which base is stronger and weak, with the help of concept and the ionization theory. First of all, we will see with the help of Arrhenius concept. Acids are how stronger and weak, bases are how stronger and weak. So let's start. Here acids, and according to this, strong acids, those acids which those acids which dissociate completely into its ions. Okay. Hello student. Now see here, those acids which dissociate completely into its ion are known as strong acids. Okay. For example, there are so many acids you can see here. Suppose H plus, HCl, H2SO4, H3, PO4, okay, HNO3, HClO4. So many, these are the acids which are the stronger acid. Okay. And if you talk according to Arrhenius concept, one, or you can see that next is the weak acid. We will see here that those acids which do not dissociate completely into its ions are known as weak acids. Examples of weak acids are organic acids. You can take example CH3 COOH, HCOOH, and COOH whole twice. So many acids are, and you can take examples of phenolphthalein is also. These are the strong acid and strong base. बच्चों तो हम लोग अरेनियस कॉन्सेप्ट के हिसाब से यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं, जो एसिड डिसोसिएट हो जाते हैं पूरी तरह से अपने आयंस में, उन्हें हम स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड कहते हैं। जैसे HCl हुआ, H2SO4 हुआ, H3PO4 हुआ, और आपका HNO3, HClO4। वीक एसिड में हम देखेंगे those acid which do not dissociate completely into ions are known as weak acid. These are the CH3 COOH, okay, HCOOH and COOH whole twice, that is oxalic acid. And then naphthalene is also a acid which we use in the acid base titration, okay. So this way we see the strong acid and strong bases. Now we will see the weak base and strong base. Similarly, here is both definitions are same, but different is we take here strong bases. Okay, what are strong bases? Those bases which give OH ion immediately or dissociate completely into its ions, that is you can take M plus and OH minus, are known as what? Known as strong bases. Strong bases. Okay. So the example is here. You can take all the metal hydroxides. You can take NaOH. Example is this NaOH and KOH, and you can take MgOH, H2 price, etc. Okay, these are the strong bases. Strong bases which give OH ion immediately on the or dissociate completely into its ion, that M plus OH minus are known as strong bases. And here example is NaOH, KOH, MgOH whole twice. These are the strong bases. Okay, I hope you understand. अगर जैसे कोई भी बेस एक्वस सोल्यूशन में इमीडिएटली डिसोसिएट हो जाता है पूरी तरह से अपने आयंस में, तो वो हमारा H प्लस OH माइनस आयन में, तो उसे हम स्ट्रॉन्ग बेसिस कहते हैं। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट हम देखेंगे वीक बेसिस। ओके, व्हाट विल वी सी? ये वीक बेसिस। वीक bases. What are weak bases? Those bases which do not dissociate completely into in a aqueous solution. You can write here aqueous solution into their ions like M plus and OH minus. Here maybe M plus we can take. OH minus ions are known as what? Weak bases. Weak bases. Okay. Now we will take next this way. तो बच्चों ने यहाँ जान लिया कि दो वो बेसिस जो कि डिसोसिएट हो जाते हैं, कंप्लीट डिसोसिएट नहीं होते फर्स्ट सोल्यूशन में इनटू देयर आयंस, तो उनको हम M प्लस या OH माइनस में, तो उनको हम वीक बेसिस कहते हैं. ठीक है. एग्जांपल हम यहाँ पे ले सकते हैं जैसे कि हमारा NH4OH है. ठीक है. और वीक बेसिस में हम ले सकते हैं एग्जांपल जैसे कि हमारे पास वीक बेसिस में पूरी तरह से ना टूटे हैवी मेटल हाइड्रोक्साइड, metal hydroxide. Okay, these are the weak bases. Now we will see, अब हम देखेंगे कि किस तरह से ब्रॉन्स्टेड कॉन्सेप्ट हमें बताता है एसिड बेस के बारे में. ओके. According to Bronsted acid and base, Bronsted and Lowry acid base concept. यहाँ पे कॉन्सेप्ट, यहाँ पे क्या होगा कि फर्स्ट है कि फर्स्ट पॉइंट, दोज एसिड्स which give proton immediately, or we can say have stronger tendency to donate proton are known as what? Strong acids. Okay, strong acids. And example is similarly you can see example H2 SO4 and H3PO4 HNO3 etc. You can see so many are these acids. And one thing more, if suppose this one is the acid and this one is the base H2O, you will see here H3O plus is formed and A is minus. This is the strong acid and this will be the conjugate base of this acid. If it is strong acid, then it will be weak. Okay, so you have to remember that strong acid always give weak conjugate base and weak acid give a strong conjugate base. Okay, you can write here that strong acids give weak base and weak acid give a strong base. Okay, now you can note that हमने यहाँ पे देख लिया कि जो जितनी तेजी से प्रोटॉन देता है या जिसके पास स्ट्रॉन्ग टेंडेंसी होती है इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रोटॉन देने की, वो स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड होता है और स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड वीक बेस देता है और वीक एसिड स्ट्रॉन्ग कॉन्जुगेट बेस देता है। हम यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं कॉन्जुगेट, अदरवाइज कंफ्यूजन होगा। कॉन्जुगेट, वीक कॉन्जुगेट बेस एंड यहाँ पे स्ट्रॉन्ग कॉन्जुगेट बेस, कॉन्जुगेट बेस। Okay, this is the criteria of deciding the strong acid. Okay, now we will see some examples of weak acids also. हम यहाँ पे समझ चुके हैं कि जितना जल्दी जो इमीडिएटली प्रोटॉन देगा वो हमारा जो है कि स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड होगा और उससे बना हुआ जो हमारा बेस होगा वो कॉन्जुगेट बेस वीक होगा। इसके अपोजिट अगर वीक एसिड है तो उससे बना जो हमारा जो है कि बेस होगा वो स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा। तो हम कुछ यहाँ पे और देखते हैं वीक एसिड्स के बारे में थोड़ा, और इसके अपोजिट ही जो है बेसिस के बारे में। आई बात समझ? Now you can write here, you can see here, suppose this is the weak acid, this one is the weak acid. Okay, all organic acids are what? These are the weak acids. Suppose here it forms H3O plus, okay, and this gives CH3COO minus. This is the strong conjugate base. Okay, this is the strong conjugate base. This way a weak acid gives a strong conjugate base and strong acid gives weak conjugate base. Now we will see here the similarly strong bases are those which can accept proton immediately are known as what? Are known as strong bases. And strong bases always give weak conjugate acid. What? Weak conjugate acid. तो यहाँ पे हमने क्या देखा? हमने यहाँ पे देखा कि जो स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस होते हैं वो हमेशा क्या देते हैं वीक कॉन्जुगेट बेस. हम लोग ब्रॉन्स्टेड कॉन्सेप्ट में पढ़े थे कि यहाँ पे एसिड के साथ कॉन्जुगेट बेस होता है, बेस के साथ कॉन्जुगेट एसिड होता है, और अगर एसिड स्ट्रॉन्ग है तो उसका जो बेस कॉन्जुगेट बेस होगा वो वीक होगा, और अगर एसिड वीक है तो उसका कॉन्जुगेट बेस जो होगा वो स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा. इसी तरह से जो हमारा बेस है, स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस है, तो डिसोसिएट होकर या यू कैन से प्रोटॉन एक्सेप्ट करके जो है कि वो वीक एसिड देगा, और इसी तरह से जो है कि जो हमारा वीक बेस होगा वो क्या देगा? स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड देगा. तो अब हम यहाँ पे एग्जांपल देख सकते हैं. यहाँ पे एक लाइन यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे हम देख लेते हैं पहले और एग्जांपल. सपोज आई एम टेकिंग एग्जांपल ऑफ strong base. Okay. Suppose NH3 plus S2 gives what? S3O plus NH4 plus and OH minus. This one is the plus. Okay. Now you see it accept proton. This is the base, and this one is the conjugate acid. Okay. This if this one is the weak, okay, weak base, this will be the strong acid. Okay, this one will be the strong. Okay. Now we will see some more examples. Strong. Okay. तो यहाँ पे हमने ये देख लिया. अब इसी तरह से जो है और भी एग्जांपल्स हम ले सकते हैं कि कुछ जो वीक बेसिस होते हैं वो स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड देते हैं, और स्ट्रॉन्ग बेसिस जो होते हैं, जो स्ट्रॉन्ग बेसिस होते हैं वो क्या देते हैं? वीक एसिड्स देते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ यू कैन टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ suppose NH2 minus O minus and O2 minus and H plus and H plus. These are the examples of strong bases. Okay, strong bases. If you see in the water, okay, then they will give what? Weak acid. Okay, suppose you take NH2 minus plus H2O, okay, except proton acceptors. This one is the NH3 plus OH minus. Okay, then this one is the strong base, then this one is the weak conjugate acid. Okay, this way I hope, once again I hope all of you understand. Once again I will told you, always remember that strong base give weak acid conjugate, weak conjugate acid, and weak base gives strong conjugate acid. So student, you know that the concept of strong acid and strong base, weak acid and weak base. Now we will start ionization of the acid and bases. Okay, you can note this, then we will start. Now student, we will see the ionization constant of acid and base. Ionization constant of acid and base. Okay, what we will see here? We will see that suppose here is H2SO4 gives on dissociation H plus and OH minus. HSO4 minus. Okay. Now we will take K, A here, A for acid. This is like the Kc. You have learned in the chemical equilibrium where we take Kc, but here we will take Ka for the acid, H plus, HSO4 minus. Okay, this give H2. Here is H2SO4, where Kc is the ionization constant. Ionization constant. Okay, so you can replace this with the Ka. Okay, now this one is the acid. Now we will take base. NaOH, suppose NaOH is the base, this is the base. Okay, and when this will dissociate, give Na plus and OH minus. For this Kc will be what? Na plus and here OH minus upon NaOH. Okay, this way you get, here you can write Kb. This is the ionization constant for base ionization constant for acid. This is similar to the Kc as in the chemical equilibrium. Okay, nothing is different. Only different is that we are taking especially acid or bases. So acid bases ionization constant is similar to the equilibrium constant, like this. Now this ionization constant can also decide the strength of acid and base. In next topic, after one or two topic, we will see how the K and Kb decide the strength of acid and base. First of all, we have to see how we will write the ionization constant of acid and base. So student, this is very easy to write ionization constant. This is similar to the equilibrium constant. Okay, now we will see the ionization constant of water and ionic product of water. Okay, now you can note that. So you can write here aqueous. You will not write, doesn't matter, because this process is occurring in water or in aqueous condition. Aqueous for the water. What we use aqueous for? This is the watery solution. Okay. So we will start ionization constant or ionic product of the water. Now we will see. Okay. Next heading. Now you can write ionization constant of water and ionization constant of water and ionic product of water. Very easy, very okay. You can see here. Suppose this one is the water H2O, and next we will take another molecule H2O. It will give H3O plus and OH minus. Okay. Now you can write here K C for this H3O plus and OH minus, and you can write here H2O square. Okay. So this is the ionization constant. Now you can write this like this into H2O square and give H3O plus and OH minus. Here you can replace this with the KW, and this one is also, you can write here H3O plus equal to what? Equal to H plus. So you don't think water, this hydronium ion is also equivalent to H plus. Okay, this way you can write this H3O plus and OH minus. Okay, now in next video we will see it in detail. Okay, thank you for watching video.